Good afternoon and welcome to the English lesson. I immediately start with a task, page 200. There is an exercise, it's a writing exercise on the present perfect tense. You have to write 5 sentences in the present perfect tense about what Angus has done for Christy. Yeah, Christy is invited for a dinner, as you can see. And what has Angus done? Dus enkele Nederlandse tips die ik kan geven. Angus heeft lampionnen gehangen in de boom. Angus heeft de tafel gedekt. Angus heeft wijn besteld enzovoort. Ja, 5 sentences. Okay, so this is a task. I write it in the diary. Then the next page, 201. There has been an accident with Angus, yeah, and I read what is next to the picture. They had only been cycling for a few minutes when George hit a rock and fell off his bike. Angus had just turned around and was looking at George. It looked very funny. Angus started laughing but didn't see that there was a bridge in front of him. He hit the side of the bridge and fell in the water. George got up, wiped the dust off, and looked around for Angus. He saw Angus sitting up, but he could not get up because his leg was really hurting him. Okay, so when we have had an accident, we have, of course, a lot of injuries or are in pain. Now, what possible sorts of pain or injuries do exist? Let's see and take page 213. 213, we see a lot of pictures and we see a lot of words, and we have to match them. On the first picture we see a girl with an itchy skin, ja, ze heeft jeukende huid, and we call that a rash. Ja. A rash is een huiduitslag. The person on the second picture suffers from a sore throat, dus die heeft keelpijn. The third one has clearly a broken arm. The fourth one is lying in bed and is very ill, so she has got the flu, de griep. Number 5 suffers from a stomach ache, buikpijn of maagpijn. Number 6, that's a hay fever. Yeah, hay fever is hooikoorts. Then we have to sneeze and our eyes itch. Number 7, there is a temperature, I think, so the boy has got a fever. Number 8 has a red nose, so he suffers from a bad cold. Number 9 clearly has got a headache. Number 10, that's a bruise, yeah, een kneuzing. Number 11, the boy needs an inhaler, yeah, een puffer, so he suffers from asthma. And number 12 has got a toothache, die heeft tandpijn. Okay, some more about pains and doctors. 214, we see a first aid kit. Yeah, what is all in it? Oh, we can see a lot of things. I see sterile gloves, yeah, steriele handschoenen. I see safety pins, dat zijn veiligheidsspelden. Plasters, bandage, scissors, tape, pads, and so on. But you don't have to use these words down because you have to study them because they're in the list at the end of our unit. The list, page 227, 228 and 229. Okay, so also the next exercise 41. These words, you don't have to do the exercise. It's not a good exercise, by the way, but you have to know the words like a bruise, a cut, a headache, a sprain, and so on. So study the words on the pages I told you. I'll also write it in the diary because there is a test next Thursday, yeah, about these words. Then we have to see something quite important as far as the grammar is concerned, because there is one more tense, and that's the past continuous. The past continuous we translate it, as a matter of fact, with ik was aan het, of zij waren aan het schrijven, aan het slapen enzovoort. I was sleeping, they were writing. So we just take the simple past of to be and then the ing form of the verb. Page 203. I was gardening. Ja, you were gardening, he was gardening en so on. Dus we waren bezig aan het. Die ing-vorm vertalen we trouwens altijd met aan het. We kennen al de present continuous. I am writing, ik ben aan het schrijven. En nu I was writing, ik was aan het schrijven. Dikwijls gaat dat samen met de gewone simple past, omdat iets was bezig, terwijl dan iets anders dat kwam verstoren, zal ik zeggen, of onderbreken. En die staat dan in de simple past. Bijvoorbeeld, I was writing an email. Ik was juist een e-mail aan het schrijven. When the doorbell rang. Toen de deurbel ging. Okay, let's do the exercise. I take the first 5 and then you can do the rest as a task. Je kijkt altijd wat bezig was en dan de actie die verstoorde. Ja? So, what was going on and what was interrupting. We were cycling when suddenly I hit a big rock. Ja, we waren aan het fietsen toen ik plots een grote steen tegen een steen opbotste. Angus was cycling in front of me when I fell to the ground. Je hoort, we moeten natuurlijk de irregular verbs goed kennen. Hè? Nog altijd blijven weten hoe de simple past gevormd wordt ook. I didn't see the rock because I was looking at a beautiful butterfly that was flying next to me. Ja, dus we hoeven niet altijd de volgorde te hebben van eerst de past continuous en dan de simple past. Nee, het kan ook omgekeerd zijn. Ja, ik zag de steen niet omdat ik aan het kijken was. Ja, daar staat dus de past continuous van achter in de zin. I didn't see the rock because I was looking at a beautiful butterfly that was flying next to me. Number 4. Angus was looking behind him when he crashed into the bridge. Ja, hij was achteruit aan het kijken toen hij tegen de brug opbotste. And Meg was doing the dishes. Meg was aan het afwassen. Whilst of when, ja, when I called her about the accident. Toen ik haar opbelde om van het accident te vertellen. Hè. Oké, dus probeer zo eens de rest te doen. So numbers 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So you have 2 tasks, yeah, the one on the present perfect and this one. And you have to study the words concerning injuries and pains and so on. I'll put it in the diary. Please do your best and study them. Okay, bye.